What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Another day, another loss. 3 losses in a row now for Chelsea. 3 losses in the last 5 games in the Premier League. I just don't know where to start. I mean, the way the game was going, no one was surprised that we're going to lose this game. No one was surprised. We did our usual stick. We score first, then for some reason we relax. We don't know how to play football again, and then we concede an equalizer, and then we eventually lose the game. We've seen that happen many times in this season. There are some times that we are lucky enough where we don't lose the game, we go out with the draw, or sometimes we're able to score again and win the game. And that's been very rare occasions. But for the most part, this is what happens. I don't know why it keeps repeating itself. Is it the manager? Is it the players? Is it the system? Is it the owners? I would like to say all of the above. All of the above. We have been so horrible from second. We were second around October. We were second around October, and then everything started crumbling down. Even November, some part of November, we were second. Everything started crumbling down. In December, January, now February, just been losing games and drawing games. This is our 7th loss in the season. 7th loss in the season. Losing to Aston Villa at home, 2-1 in the Premier League. In this crucial moment in the season, is so bad. Let's get straight into the review. Let's start with the lineup. Today there were a couple of changes in the lineup. I don't know why he did that, but in the beginning it seemed to be working. It seemed to be working. Let's take a look at the lineup. This was the lineup that we started with, and it surprised a lot of us. And we didn't expect Neto to be playing as the false nine or the main nine. Today he was one of our better players, and I think for him playing as a number 9 today, his audition, he passed because he did very, very well. Sometimes he was on the left, sometimes he was on the right, sometimes in the middle. He was playing a false nine. He wasn't playing a true number 9. And Kuku here playing as a left winger, usually, as usual, he wasn't doing anything today. He barely did anything today, and we'll get to that. And I thought Palmer would be playing here, but Palmer was rather playing on the right hand side here, and Enzo Fernandez was in the middle. He was moving forward more. He was finding himself in the box more, especially in the early minutes. And yeah, and then James was playing midfield today. We've seen him play midfield before, and I think because they didn't want him to run as much when he's playing on the right back position because of his injury and how we are trying to warm him into the team slowly. I don't think he can play the way he used to play at first at right back. I don't think we're going to see that level of Reece James anymore. In the beginning, it seemed like the position they gave him was working until it stopped working, and then it felt like Caicedo was the only one playing in the midfield. As for the back four, it was pretty much the same. Jorgensen once again chosen over Sanchez. So this is how we started. We got an early goal as a result of Neto besting down the right hand side and finding Enzo Fernandez, who was free in the box, and just scored a tap in. That was the position. That's the kind of position that you expect to see in Kuku there, but today he was playing on the left hand side. So I don't really blame him for not being there. And Enzo was playing right behind the striker, so he was the one pushing more into the box. And yeah, it was an early goal. They even scored before I even tuned the channel. I tuned the channel and we had already scored. I think we scored in the 8th minute. We had already scored, so I had to watch replay of it. And it was a good goal. It was a very good goal from us. And then, as usual, we relaxed. We weren't getting that many chances. We didn't get that many chances in this game, to be honest. It was the second half that I saw that we're getting some chances. In the first half, we scored a goal. We're not getting that many chances at all. Second half, we got some chances from Neto, from Palmer, and yeah, we missed all of them. But after we scored a goal, we relaxed. We relaxed. We allowed Villa to come into the game. We allowed Villa to build momentum, as we usually do. I mean, this is not any surprise to you guys if you've been watching this channel for a while. You've heard me repeat this thing many times. We basically did the same thing, and we made them gain momentum. They even almost scored before the halftime whistle. And the second half, they came out strong. They came out very, very strong. I also have to mention Trevor Chalobah went off injured very early. We already have players that are injured. We have Jackson, Madueke, McGew, who's also injured. And now Trevor Chalobah adds on to the injury list. I'm hoping it's not a long-term thing because losing him in that back four was very costly. But Tosin came in and slotted very well. and that back four, to be fair. In the second half, you could see that Villa was really pressing us. They were trying. They were really trying to get that equalizer. They were really trying to get that goal. If you don't know, Marcus Rashford is now um playing for Aston Villa on loan. So is Asensio on loan. And yeah, it was weird seeing Asensio playing for Aston Villa. I didn't even know he was there on loan. Rashford coming on made a huge change because I mean shortly after he came on early in the second half, they got their goal. It was a beautiful crossing to find him, and then he adjusted himself because the flight of the ball was disrupted by Gusto, but I still fell to Rashford, and he adjusted himself quickly enough to find Asensio, and Asensio just put it into the box. It was an open goal. He put it into the box because it beat the keeper, and it was just Asensio there. And at first, we thought it was offside. VAR checked, and we saw that it wasn't offside. And when they started drawing the lines, we saw that it wasn't offside. And then, yeah, we knew that they had equalized. And after that, they kept pressing. They really kept pressing. We also tried. We also tried our best today to score, but it wasn't just happening. Like I said, there were chances from Neto. There was a chance that Neto took a shot. I thought he could have passed. Another shot too that he also took that was saved. And Palmer, the biggest chance was Palmer. When it was 1-1, we could have gone 2-1 up, and Palmer found himself one-on-one with the keeper. Very good pass from Caicedo to find him in the first place. One-on-one on keeper. He sat the keeper down and then he sat himself down. He slipped. He sat the keeper down and then he slipped. And then the resulting shot was stopped from going in by an Aston Villa defender. I think apart from that chance, we didn't really get any other chances anymore. But it was disappointing. It was disappointing. The second half was very disappointing. We saw the pattern. We've seen it many times in this season, and we saw the pattern, and we knew that a goal was coming. And a goal came for them on the 89th minute. Another combination between Rashford and Asensio, this time from a corner, and Jurgensen. I think this game, apart from that mistake that he did, I think this game he was doing well. He was doing pretty well. In the first half, he blocked an Aston Villa chance from resulting in a goal. And the second half too, he was also doing well. I felt like he was doing well up until that point. Even before that corner, the corner that led to the goal, he made a very good save that resulted in a corner. And then the shot from Asensio just went through him. I don't know whether he didn't time the ball or he couldn't grab the ball. The ball just went underneath his body and then it went in. Then he took the lead. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep scoring first and then end up conceding and losing the game. We can't keep throwing away these precious points away like that. I don't want us to sack Enzo Maresca because everything was going well this season. I don't know whether him saying that we are not title contenders has gotten into the minds of the Chelsea players and now they don't see themselves as winners. I don't know whether that was it. It demotivated them. I just don't understand. I understand what he was saying, but I feel like he was saying it too many times. But I understood what he was saying because we Chelsea fans we saw that this team wasn't ready to win the league. We knew that they weren't ready to win the league. We were playing very well, but there were some mistakes from the back, the goalkeeping errors, the defensive errors, the chances were also missing. We knew that this is not a team that could go head to head when it comes to challenging for the title. Look at Liverpool. Liverpool, they've been consistent. They've been consistent. Salah keeps scoring goals. They keep playing amazing football, and they are now 8 points ahead of the table. This is something that we didn't think our players were going to do. But I feel like because the coach was continually saying that we are not title contenders, we're not title contenders, so they also didn't see themselves as title contenders. Maybe that is just a theory. I'm not saying that that is what happened to them, but or maybe they just lost momentum. They were fatigued. The number of games that we play in the season have made them fatigued. But oh, I just don't understand. I just don't understand what is happening to the team. I've said it many times. I just don't understand what's happening to the team. So I want to mention some of the players that I thought didn't do well today. Malo Gusto was one of them. Malo Gusto today was, oh man, it was so frustrating to watch this guy. Because yes, he has had poor performances in our previous games. Like any games, like I think our last two games where he started, he didn't really do that well. He didn't do that well. And today too, he didn't do that well. He was just giving away balls constantly. He was giving away possession constantly. He was losing 50-50 chances. And I think it was getting the end of the game where I saw that he was doing something good. But apart from that, he was just flopping the whole game. I don't know why Enzo Maresca took so long to make changes. I don't know why it took so long to make changes. You have substitutes there. Make the substitutes. You should have brought Sancho on earlier because Nkunku was not doing anything on the pitch. CFC Jam on Twitter said that he tweeted that he didn't know footballers could play from home until he saw Nkunku. And it's true. It's true. It seems like he's a remote footballer. He's not there on the pitch. I don't know what he offers on the pitch. I don't know what he offers to this team at all. And it's very sad to watch because this guy was so fantastic in Germany and then he comes to Chelsea. Yes, he gets injured and then he's not playing for some time. But like did you just stop knowing how to play football? Did you just stop as the money got into you, you've relaxed, you can't do anything else. I mean, like it's crazy. It's crazy. He has been playing so badly that we have to use Neto as a striker. We have to use Neto as a striker. Man, it's bad. It's bad. So yeah, Malo Gusto today wasn't the best. The other players around him too, I think, wasn't the best. Enzo Fernandez, apart from the goal that he scored, I didn't see much from him, just making 40 tackles here and there. Caicedo today in the middle was trying his best because, like I said, for most part of the game, it just looked like he was the only one in the midfield. Reece James wasn't running enough. Corella on the right hand side was struggling. On the left hand side was also struggling. The only people I'll say were solid probably was Cole and Tosin. They were doing very well. They didn't really put a foot wrong today. They were doing well. And up top, Neto too was doing extremely well. I think, like I said, his audition for that position today he has passed. But I don't know whether he can be playing as a false nine consistently. We don't know. That's not his position. We'll see. We'll see how it goes going forward. But for now, Chelsea is not it, man. Chelsea's not. Chelsea's in crisis. Chelsea's in crisis. We've been in crisis since December, and we are still in it. We are still in it. It just pains me that we couldn't make good changes, good signings in January. Look at Aston Villa. Aston Villa were not doing well before the January transfer window. And look at the change the signings they made. They brought in Rashford, they brought in Asensio. Today they are doing well for them. The last game that Rashford came on, he made a difference. I think it was his free kick that hit the bar and then they scored as a result of that. He's making the difference. Like make the sales. Don't be buying the 16-year-old, 15-year-old prodigies that are proven they only do well in Brazil and stuff, and they are bringing them to Chelsea. Like they are unproven. Bring people who can be leaders in the team. We don't have leaders. We don't have a spine in this team, and it is very very evident on the pitch. I don't know whether I even have the energy to be mad at this team anymore. It has become so normal now. Like when we lose, we see it as a normal thing. It's very sad. It's very very sad. But that's been it for my review. I don't know what else to say. Let me know your thoughts about the game in the comment section down below. If you've watched this far and you enjoy it, kindly subscribe and give the video a like. It helps the channel a lot. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.